been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Bravo!
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20, 10, touchdown. A big play there. 79 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say that it would get tested on play number one. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's taken to the 26. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
36, 36. Hey, alert, alert. He's crossing. 80, 80, 80. Hey, orbit. Hug. He's coming. Alert, alert, alert. Check 13. Check 13. Check. Hug. Check 31.
Here's Rosen to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
You ain't got nothing. 51 Mike. Bandit. Check 26. Monday. Check 43. Hey, alert. Rashid. Hey, Haywood.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Open man is Westbrook, complete. A big play that time for the Raiders. 43 yards. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has zero answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
First carry for Darius Geis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards. Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Alpha. Man, I got you. Check 52. Hug. 44's the mic. 44's mic. Check. Watch the run.
On 2nd and 7, Rosen. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Myles Garrett in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Third and long. 180. Hug. 53. Man, that's trash. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Hey, box top. 53 to Mike. 53. Come on, D. Mike.
On 3rd down, Rosen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
A run with Chubb on 1st down, not going to be a good one. He won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham.
64.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35.
Let's go, baby.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Chubb. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 60 yards.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Watch that. Regular.
Here's Mayfield. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Clelin Ferrell just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, touchdown number 18 on the year, as they are now on the board scored here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This is taken near the 13. And shutting him off, now open field. The 40, the 30, 10, touchdown! 87 yards, the official distance on the kickoff return. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
20. 180. Real. Watch tight end. Alert. 3. Up. Pick the edge. Come.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Carlson now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Now Mayfield. Going deep here for Landry. And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Set, 180. Hey, we got tight left. Watch tight end. Watch tight end.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And some room to roam now. A big play that time out of Chubb. 43 yards. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. Second and goal from the 1. They'll give it to Chubb, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. Mayfield to throw it, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. His 11th touchdown of the year as his guys are back within a single score. And that'll set him back 5. Tavecchio to add the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is taken near the 13. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Pressure comes and down goes Rosen. Myles Garrett, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Go!
Third and long here for Rosen. The open man is Westbrook. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Check. Here we go. Lucky.
Throwing now, Rosen on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Just like that. Just like that.
Monday.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Hey, alert. He's checking. Crash.
Now Rosen looking to throw. Forced out to his left. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 32-yard line.
Set. 180. Watch the pass. They got tight left, tight left. I got it.
Now Chubb running right.
It's running back, it's running.
14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Come on, man.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Real. Protein spill.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Watch that.
Real.
Safety's creeping.
Point it right.
Mayfield now from the 50. Going back to Lander. This time he's got him complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. They'll run for it. Chubb. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Mayfield now. Flush to his right. It's caught. Beckham. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good pickup there for the Browns. 15 yards. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
At the 18-yard line.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
The first carry for the Utah man now. It's Joe Williams. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rosen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joe Schobert, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield being chased out left. And that's going to be incomplete.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, it feels like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. On 3rd down, Mayfield eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he's got this down to the 35. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
Chubb with a carry on 1st down. It's not going to yield much, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Mayfield to throw it this time. He finds his target, Beckham. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
The Browns on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9. A toss play to Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb for his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen. Hey, alert, alert. 44's Mike. Hey, high 7. It's just me and you. 44's the Mike. 44.
Now it's Rosen. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now Rosen. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Hug. Hey, quarter.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. Looking long for Westbrook. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Let's bring it. 51, Mike. Mike 51. Hey, Charlie. Alert. 15, check 15. 80.
Again, it's Rosen. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Rosen now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Monday. Hey, Echo. 25. Hug. Monday. Smooth.
Throwing again, it's Rosen. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
This has been an up-and-down, back-and-forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive took a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settled things down a little bit.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, Delta.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Yeah, let's get set. Hey, exit. Let's go. Hey, we got Monday. 53. I got one. Yes.
They'll try and throw forward with Rosen. And no, it's incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel-down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. The first down run with Chubb is going to go nowhere. He's, in fact, going to lose a couple. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Alert!
And they, in fact, will throw it. He finds Beckham complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. And again, it's Chubb. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Watch tight end. Tight right. 4 down. Check. 4 down.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
Check 99. Watch the twist. General West. Run.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost fell schoolyard or playground, didn't it? You remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
So for Cleveland, the win keeps them barely hanging on to their playoff hopes as they move to 4-7. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the loss is number 8 for them on the year. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.